Hello everyone, my name is Psycho. Welcome to episode 7 of my Parentcraft series. In today's episode, I'm going to be fighting various monsters, or mobs, in Bedrock Survival Minecraft. And later on, I'm even going to be doing a village raid. There's going to be some fun in that. If you see behind me, I've got an arena set up. I'm still using the same seed world that's seen on the screen for those playing along. And also, since this is going to be a longer than normal video, I'm going to include time stamps. I encourage you to stay through to the bonus features near the end. There I will be sharing some features in Minecraft to enhance your gameplay experience. Before we get into the mobs, let's double check our gear. As you can see, I am wearing the iron armor and shield that we made last episode. I also have a sword and an axe. Both can be used in melee combat. But what about ranged combat? Well, for that we need a bow and some arrows. So one way we can get that is through the Fletcher villager. What you can do is you trade sticks. Trade sticks. To go from the novice level to the apprentice, where you can buy a bow. Fletcher villagers will also trade emeralds for arrows, so we can get some of those. But what if you haven't found a village? Well, that's where our first mob of today comes into play. Spiders. Spiders in the overworld are 2 blocks wide and 1 block high. They climb up walls, trees, and nearly everything. In caves and mine shafts, you may find cave spiders. They are smaller and venomous. They inflict poison with their bite. Spiders are aggressive at night or when you get close to them during the day. Now, spiders will drop a string when defeated. I can crouch, hold my shield. And get string. You might be wondering how to make your base or walls spider-proof since they can just climb over them. Well, the simple trick is to place blocks or slabs spaced 1 block apart around your walls. You notice the spider was trying to climb up, but he was getting blocked by these 1 block wide spaces. Looks like I have enough string. Spiders drop string when defeated, which is why I listed them first. We need 3 string and some sticks. So now we have string, we can make a bow. So our second mob not only uses a bow, but can also drop them when defeated. And also rarely, you may actually find it riding a spider, and that is skeletons. Skeletons are pesky mobs that carry bows and what feels like endless arrows. In the overworld, there's 3 types. Snowy regions have the stray that shoot slowness arrows. The swamps have bogged, and they shoot poison arrows. And then you have the regular skeleton. They all spawn at night and burn up in daylight, and sometimes they may spawn with armor. If they're wearing a helmet, standing in water, or shade, they will not burn up. The best tactic if you don't have a bow is to use your shield to get close. You crouch to block the arrows with your shield, and sometimes the arrows will bounce off and hit them. And as you can see too, if fighting or surrounded by multiple mobs, run around and try to get them to hit each other. If fighting or surrounded by multiple mobs, you can run around and try to get one mob to hit the other with an arrow. And if you haven't hit it yourself, they may turn on each other and start shooting each other. That's what the original skeleton did. You can see these are just bouncing off my shield and killing them. And see, they drop bows that will be at different strengths. Zombies are the next mob I want to show you. These are probably the most well-known mobs in the game. The regular zombie comes in adult and baby. And don't let the size fool you. Those babies are fast and harder to hit. Rarely, like you see here, you find babies riding adult zombies or even chickens. Yep. And that's where the phrase chicken jockey comes from. Movie makes a little more sense now, eh? There are all kinds of zombies. In deserts, you'll find the husks. these brown ones. Rivers and oceans, you'll find the drowned. Zombies are like skeletons in that they will burn in the daylight. They will spawn in with armor, or they can pick items up. Husks, on the other hand, do not burn in the daylight. See a little baby? He jumped on another one. Baby zombie is running away. Will he do it? Say it with me. Chicken jockey! And now you can say you've seen one in the game. Tough little guy. There is one type of zombie I left out. Here is a villager. Here is a zombie. I am going to remove the glass that separates them, and you will see. On easy mode, the villager dies. On normal mode, there's a 50-50 chance of a villager dying. On hard, the villager becomes a zombie villager. Also, you can turn a normal zombie into a drowned zombie. You have to submerge his head underwater for a certain amount of time, and then he will turn. And there you go. As you can see, plain glass does not block the sun, which is why the villager zombie is going to burn up. Now, sometimes the drowned will spawn with a trident, and they will throw it at you. Those you have to be careful of. Do not pick up the ones that hit the ground because they will hurt you. This next mob might be the one responsible for the most player deaths, and that is the creeper. Creepers don't shoot you, nor do they melee attack you. They silently creep up on you, and when you least expect it, now there's a crater 3 blocks deep and your heart is racing. There's 3 ways to deal with creepers. 1 is to run away fast. 2, you can shoot them with a bow from a distance. Now, one thing I haven't shown you with the bow is to hold the left trigger, and the longer you hold it, the farther the arrow will go. Now, he can't see me through the glass, but if I get up closer, he will see me, and he will try to explode. Now, if you can do neither, third way to deal with them, crouch, hold your shield out. Look at that. Told you the shield was very important. I took no damage. I was in a full suit, but my shield took it all. And as you notice, the creepers don't burn in daylight, and neither does the next mob, the Endermen. Who or what is an Enderman is debated among the Minecraft community. These mobs will pick up dirt blocks, grass, gravel, and sand. As you can see, these guys have been picking up the sand from my wall, and they will place them down and grab more sand. You can't hit them with ranged attacks because they will teleport, unless you trap them in boats, such as this. I'm going to hit the boat and free them. Now, they won't bother you unless you look them in the eye. See, I looked at him. See, when I shot him, he ran. And he will try to come back. He'll teleport from the wall or something. See, here he comes. They are very strong. See? Oh my goodness. So as you can see, fighting them like that is very difficult. So how do you fight them? Now there's 2 ways to fight them. 1, trap them in a boat. As you can see, they stand 3 blocks high. So if you get under something 2 blocks high, he cannot reach you. See? And that is how you fight them. The other thing is they do not like water, and that includes rain. Endermen also hate this next mob, Endermites. Endermites are small mobs that sometimes spawn from thrown ender pearls. They are easy to defeat. Well, I thought the Enderman would attack it. A related mob is Silverfish. They normally spawn in strongholds. Recently, you can spawn them with potions, but that's a little more advanced topic right now. Slimes are mobs you will find in swamps and underground. They don't do much damage until they swarm you. When you hit a large one, it'll split into two smaller ones, until you're suddenly fighting a whole bunch of them. Now I'm using a more defensive way to fight. And they drop slime balls, which can be used in a number of things. Another quick mention is a mob added in September of 2024. It's called the Creaking. These mobs are found in Pale Gardens. They do little damage, but are immune to all forms of damage. My attacks do nothing. They stand still when you look at them, but turn away and they will chase you. They are experts at the red light, green light. So all jokes aside, how do you defeat them? Well, when you hit them, see the particles that are flying? You got to follow them to the tree that they come from. Fortunately for me, I know exactly where they come from because I placed them. So these are creaking hearts. And when you destroy them, the creakings will die. Just a reminder, there's much more to what these mobs drop and how or why you want to use them in the game. I want to give you just enough to have a basic understanding while leaving you the joy of discovery in the game. In swamps, you may find a wooden hut. Occasionally, you may hear some weird laughter. These both belong to the witch. Witches throw potions of poison at you and healing at themselves. Now these are splash potions, and sometimes you can get them to hit themselves or other mobs. So as you can see, they are now fighting each other. And now they've ticked off an Enderman. Oh man. So I am playing on normal difficulty, so as you can see, they're pretty tough. So until you get some more confidence and some better gear, it's best to run away from them. Lastly, one reason why villagers fear thunderstorms is because if they get struck by lightning, they will turn into a witch. That's why they run inside when it rains. That can be covered more in an advanced topic on villager mechanics. Our next mob only shows up when you go 3 nights without sleep, and that's phantoms. I have not met anyone who actually likes this mob. I believe it would win the most despised mob in Minecraft. I try not to use the word hate, but I feel this mob might deserve the hate it gets. As you can see, they circle high above you in the sky and wait for you to turn your back. Then they swoop in and sneak attack you, normally knocking you off from a high place. They are very difficult to fight with ranged or melee attacks. The best way to deal with them is to find a bed and sleep, or the other way is to keep a roof over your head. They do burn up in daylight. Another mob that looks similar to the villager is the gray-skinned Pillager. They have outposts around the Overworld, like the one you see before you. They have cousins that are sometimes called Illagers, and they live in woodland mansions. If you come across a large mansion in the woods or dark oak forest, it's best to avoid it for now. Mansions are tough even for experienced players. So Pillagers carry crossbows, and they have a captain who will spawn with a flag. In 2024, Captain started dropping ominous potion bottles. You fight the pillagers similar to skeletons. Use the shield to block the crossbow bolts, and then get in close and hit them. Now here at the outpost, they will keep spawning. Are you curious about the potion? Well, I'm going to drink one by this village. To be honest, I went ahead and spawned in a few iron golems because this is going to be fun. And there goes the raid. Now, whenever the villagers hear the bell, they will run for their beds. And it's nighttime. They will come out to kill all of the villagers. That is their goal. Alright, there's a witch. Here they come. I can hear them grunting. There they are. Oh, here they come. You see that big creature right there? That's called a Ravager. He's pretty tough. You can see, pretty much just took out an iron golem. Yes, I just pushed an iron golem to fight for me. This would have been a lot different if I hadn't put in so many iron golems. I wasn't sure. I believe that one is called an invoker right there, and he will summon up these little vex creatures. There we go. With no gear, I will beat down this invoker with an emerald. Adapt to survive. So that was a pillager raid. Now, while it did not end badly for me this time, it's only because I kind of cheated and spawned in a ton of iron golems, which a lot of those got wiped out. That and the difficult terrain of this village is what kept this from being a total wipe. The ominous potions are also used in trial chambers, and those are mini dungeons that contain a mini boss called the Breeze. That is a more advanced area with mechanics that are a bit much for this series. A couple of other boss mobs I will mention but not show are the Warden and the Guardians. Wardens are found in the deep dark in ancient cities. Guardians and Elder Guardians are found in ocean monuments. Now, there is much more to Minecraft, like potions, enchantments, villager trading, structures, and other dimensions that await your discovery. My goal with this series was to empower you with the very basics to help you get started playing confidently. When that young child starts talking Minecraft to you, hopefully you can now have a more meaningful conversation with them. Now, if you would like me to do more in-depth and advanced tutorials about the other aspects of Minecraft, please let me know in the comments below. I haven't planned an advanced course series yet, but if there's enough support, then it might be something I do. But before we wrap up, I have some bonus features to help you out in your first few worlds. So when you create a world, there's a couple features you can turn on. For instance, you come down here to bonus chest and you click that on. What this does is spawn a chest with 3 to 4 torches around it. And inside the chest is random loot, tools, and building supplies, and even food. It takes off some of that pressure to try to set up a shelter for the first night. And second, some might consider this cheating. After all, it is under cheats. You'll have to flip this on. You won't earn achievements, but you can click on the keep inventory. This will allow you to respawn with everything when you die. When you are new or playing with younger kids, it allows you to take more risks and explore. It removes the fear of losing everything that I've seen my young players experience. Normally when I've been playing with my nephews and daughter, the fear of losing everything when they die is what keeps them from wanting to try survival outside of peaceful. So clicking this on allows them to keep their inventory, and hopefully that gets them out there more. Here's that bonus chest. 3 to 4, like I said. And look at all, you got, this one even comes with stone. And various. Now I'm not in the same world, I'm in another random world altogether. But remember, the most important thing in Minecraft, and really in any game, is having fun. Beating challenges in your own way is where the magic is. These bonus chests to keep in your inventory, those are just like training wheels on a bike. And there's no shame in using them while you're building confidence. Eventually you will want to try to get away from them, but hey, if that's what it takes to have fun, it's your game, it's your time, you do you. Now lastly, one thing that will enhance your Minecraft experience is add-ons. In my Tech Haven series, we use several paid add-ons that completely change how the game plays. Now before you go jumping into a bunch of add-ons, I suggest with Minecraft and just about any game that you play the basic or what we call vanilla game before using add-ons that bring drastic changes. Now what I want to show you is a free add-on that only brings additional sounds that really enhance the game. This way, when you are ready, you will know how to get them installed. So you go to the marketplace, come over here to add-ons. So you come to the marketplace, and I'm going to type in the search window, Soundscapes. Hopefully I spelt that right. Soundscapes Plus. Now I already have this add-on. Like I said, it's free. So you just click on it. You would come over here to where it should say free or download, and then you just purchase it. And then let's get out of this game. So we'll come over here to edit. And over here on the left, we come down to behavior packs. And then we'll go to available, come all the way down, Soundscapes add-on, and click activate. You'll always get this warning to update the world. On this one, it just adds sound, so you'll be okay. I'm gonna add the pack. But that's basically how you do it. Now in doing this, it will add new sounds in the background, ambient sounds. Here we go. So we're up higher, you hear that little wind blowing. But like I said, Soundscapes is kind of like a light add-on, adds a little bit of ambient sounds to the game. It's not overpowered, doesn't really change the game, but just wanted to show you where it is. If you want to take it off, you just go back to the menu. You have to get out of the game to take them off, but you would just come out, go to edit, come all the way down to behavior packs, remove, just remove, and then you play and then it's gone. So this episode went a little longer than usual, and I do appreciate you spending your time with me today. So please hit the like button below, subscribe if you haven't already, leave comments and let me know what you liked, disliked, or if you want to see an advanced tutorial series. Doing this gets the YouTube AI to push this out to other parents and helps our community grow. In the meantime, you can check out my Tech Haven series. You start with the 2.0 series. The previous 1.0 was my first Minecraft video, so it's not the greatest. So I thank you again for your time and support, and I greatly appreciate the feedback from those who left comments. Oh, and we are coming up on 50 subscribers. We're at 49 currently at the current time of recording this. So once we hit 50, I'm planning a 50 subscriber bonus video to celebrate. Again, appreciate the support. And until then, I will see you later. Take care.